Hey everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. 7 o'clock Tuesday evening, time for some Toy Tuesday. Looks like Mike's here and ready to go. But I got some cool stuff tonight. Alex stopped by, last Friday, I think, on his way to the Model T Winter Festival or technical training session or whatever. I don't know what it is for sure. They have at McPherson College every year. But Alex was headed up there to get some more technical knowledge on his Model T, so he stopped by to pick up all of his auction goodies, and he dropped off some cool stuff for me that we're going to share with you tonight. Not really technically in a box, because he just brought it into the shop with him, but it's some neat stuff. We're going to check it out. Plus, as you guys know, I went to a big auction last week and bought a ton of license plates, a ton of grease caps, as well as a few other pieces. So we're going to catch a couple of license plates tonight that I bought specifically for me at that auction. There's probably a few other ones that I'm going to keep as I sort through stuff. But Brian Dispatch is here. Comments are not feeding very well. Frank's there. For some reason, I can't see the comments hardly at all. They're not very clear. Kevin L., Nick's here, Jim, Heather's on, Mike, Dennis, Brian. I'm going to try to catch the comments. For some reason, they're showing up very, very light. Like I can barely read them. So I'm going to try to catch them. But if I miss something, I apologize. There's a big job. So glad you guys are here. We're going to check out this stuff. Brian Dispatch, we're going to check out this stuff from Alex and a couple of these license plates tonight and see what you think. And like I said, stay tuned. We've got a lot of cool license plates going to be popping up in the auctions. It's going to be a lot of fun. But a couple of these I bought specifically for me. So let's go ahead and start looking at this stuff that Alex brought. And then we're going to check out a couple of license plates. So bear with me. I will try to keep up with the comments, but like I said, for some reason, they're just showing up extremely faint tonight. I've never seen that before, so I don't really know what's happening, but we'll see what happens. There's Dan. So hopefully it'll work. I'll try to keep an eye on them. I'll try to read them best I can. First thing that Alex brought was a cute little toy. A 1941 Chevy. And really pretty highly detailed. Doors open, trunk opens. Nice little model. So that was the first piece that Alex dropped off for me. And he also brought me 3 books. Very, very nice books, like coffee table type books that really look great. The first one, The Archaeological Automobile. This book called The Archaeological Automobile talks about how to interpret the automobile as a cultural artifact in 6 themes. Okay, comments are actually kind of running together and overlapping for some reason. So I don't know what I'm going to try to get as many comments as I can, but they literally are like overlapping to where I can't even read them. But the 6 themes in this book: the evolution of the automobile, the rise of the collectible automobile, the archaeological mindset, collecting in the archaeological automobile, and restoring the archaeological automobile. So that's what this book centers around. Nice, big, thick book, coffee table type quality book. Lots of great pictures in it. I don't know what all you guys will be able to see, but we'll try to check out a few things in here. But just a lot of great stuff in all these books, actually. So this one definitely looks interesting with a lot of cool stuff in it. All right, I'm trying to make some of these comments out. I don't know what the deal is with the comments. They're popping up, but they're real light and they're overlapping each other. So not sure what's going on there. But that looks like a great book. The next book Yeah, it literally at this point looks like there's one comment on top of the other comment. Like they're coming in two at a time stacked on top of each other. So I can't really make any of that out. Some of these I can't even make out the usernames on them. But regardless, the next book that Alex dropped off, Detroit Steel Artists, How Edsel Ford, Ray Dietrich, Tom Hibbert, and Ralph Roberts turned Motor City into a styling mecca before Harley Earl. Check this thing out. And this book is also absolutely great. Tons of cool pictures in here. We're going to check out a few things in here as well. And like I said, these are nice, big coffee table type quality books. But the pictures are great. Like I said, I've only had these for a couple days, so haven't really had time to dig into them yet. But just by what you can see, by flipping through them, they all look like absolutely amazing books. So looking forward to this one as well. And one more book. Yeah, still, I see comments popping up, but they are literally stacked on top of each other. I see number one, I see Neil just based off of your little icons, but the comments are literally like word on top of word, so don't know what's going on. But we're going to check out one more book that Alex dropped off and then get to a couple of killer license plates that I bought for my own personal collection at the auction last week. So this last book, A Celebration of Automotive Art. Now this doesn't just have a sleeve, it's like a big heavy cardboard sleeve to hold this thing. There's the book. That's what it comes in. But the book itself is literally a collection of fine automotive art. And this whole book is, like I said, definitely coffee table type quality book with tons of amazing images in it. It's almost so big it's going to be kind of hard to show you, but we're definitely going to share some of it with you. We kind of get it in shot here and just kind of flip through some of this stuff. And these are by various artists over the years. But just tons of amazing stuff in here. And this is one of those books we could literally spend all night on going through. Because everything in here is pretty amazing. I'm trying to keep an eye on comments, and they're still stacking on top of each other to where I can't make them out. So coming through, just not legible on my end. So this is all really amazing stuff. So I think you can tell just by quickly flipping through that thing, tons of great stuff in there. So, and I apologize, I still can't make out any of the comments. So they're still stacking words on top of each other. Don't know what YouTube's doing tonight, but it sure is not working. Let's check out a few more pictures in here because they're so amazing. And then we'll move on to a few license plates. Sculptures. So a lot of amazing stuff in there. So as you can see, we could literally spend the rest of the night with that book. But anyway, huge shout out to Alex for dropping those off. They all look absolutely amazing. Can't wait to get into some of those things. Check some of them out. Now, like I told you guys, I bought a lot of license plates last week. 579 of them. And there were a few that I specifically bought for myself. There's probably a few more I'm going to keep as I sort through them. But there's a couple of them I specifically bought just for me. As you can see, I got a big lineup of them sitting there. But two that I specifically bought individually, purposely bought intentionally to keep. So I'm going to share those with you tonight as well. And then we'll probably get ready to wrap things up. But first off, the first one I bought, let's go ahead and flip this around so I can get it out here in front for you. I've actually got I got two of these in blue. I've got a sample plate in blue, and I've also got one that somebody sent me, one of our Canadian friends sent me in a viewer box in blue. However, I did not have one in red. And that is the Northwest Territories of Canada bear-shaped license plate. Like I said, this is a sample being all zeros. I've got this in a blue. I did not have it in a red, and I've also got the one a viewer sent us in blue, which is still a white bear with blue letters and blue outline. This one being red, I did not have it, so I kind of paid up because I wanted to get this one added to my own collection. It is a sample plate. It is brand new. But that was one I specifically went after because these bear-shaped ones are so cool. They've always been popular, and I didn't have the red one, so I definitely wanted to add it to the collection. I really wish I could make out your guys' comments because it just looks like gibberish. I can see your icon fine, but I can't read anything else. It's all stacked on top of each other. But one more that I want to check out that I think you guys are really going to dig. And like I said, I specifically went after this one as well. I don't really know why. I just thought it was cool, and I thought it would be a great addition to my collection. And it is really early. It's 111 years old now, a 1913 New York plate. I didn't realize it when I bought it. It was in a plastic sleeve when I bought it. After I bought it, I realized that it's been repainted. The back appears to be original, but it's been replated or repainted. But still in good shape. It's nice and straight. It's not beat up. It's not twisted up. And it's not rusted out for a 1913 New York. So those were a couple that I got specifically for myself. So anyway, that's what I've got for you tonight. Unfortunately, I really wish I could have saw all your comments so we could have discussed some of this a little bit better. But I don't know what's going on. I've never seen it do this, where there literally looks like one comment stacked on top of another comment. Like something just popped up and it literally looks like hieroglyphics because there's like words right on top of each other. I don't know what's going on with it, but something is definitely not right. But anyway, there again, technology can be amazing when it works. And when it doesn't, there isn't much you can do about it other than try to just fight your way through and grin and bear it. So I apologize. It's always a lot more fun when we can actually have a conversation about this stuff. But unfortunately tonight, the system is not working and not giving me anything clear that I can read on your comments. I do see stuff popping up, so I appreciate your guys' interaction. I hope you guys can talk amongst each other. I hope that your comments are being able to be seen back and forth so that at least you guys can discuss it a little bit. Unfortunately, not giving me anything to really work with here. So anyway, that's what I had for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Can't wait to get into the books from Alex. And a huge shout out to Alex for dropping those off. I definitely appreciate it. Always appreciate when you guys contribute to the program. You know, the viewer boxes are always amazing. I absolutely never expect any of this stuff, but it's great when you guys do it and we can share it with all the rest of the viewers. It's super cool and it's super awesome. So anyway, that's what I've got. Appreciate you guys swinging by and hanging out. If you missed last night's video, be sure to check out that super cool 56 Chevy that Jim Wicks and I looked at Kansas City. Yep, 1956 Chevy, and Jim Wicks and I looked at it. Even though he is a Ford guru, he buys whatever his clients ask him to look at. So he does have a very diverse knowledge of cars and condition of cars, since he literally will buy anything his clients ask him to look at. So we'll check that one out in Kansas City. We got some more cool stuff coming up. I've got some new inventory videos I've got to feed out to you. I've got some stuff from my buddy's yard I haven't shared with you yet. I've got a bunch of video clips from last week's auction that I need to get put together. Now, obviously, I didn't get much coverage of selling tags because I was trying to buy them, and it was tough. It was really tough to get any tags bought. So what I got, I had to pay pretty good money for, and I had to work pretty hard to get them. So I didn't film a lot while they were selling tags. But there is some really cool stuff I did get, some other memorabilia, some tractor type stuff, some old cast iron. I've got some cool clips of that, so I'm going to try to get that video put together from last week's auction with our friends at Car Auction and Real Estate in Larned, Kansas. So we'll try to get that one up this week, as well as some new content. And then, of course, we'll be back 7 o'clock Sunday evening for some Sunday night live chat. So hope to see you all back live at 7 Sunday night. We got another fun night planned. We'll get some more of these license plates and grease caps worked into the auction. As of right now, I think everything that got paid right away since Sunday night is already on the way. So hopefully you guys will be seeing some of that stuff soon. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Call it a night. I'm going to get this stuff put back away, get back in the office, and get to work. I apologize. I couldn't read the comments tonight, but unfortunately, the system does that to us sometimes. But hey, at least it seemed to work. That's a plus. So I'm going to wind this one down, get back to work. Check out the videos coming up later this week, and we sure hope to see you all back right here, 7 o'clock Central Standard Time, Sunday night for Sunday Night Live Chat. Thanks for watching, everybody.